What's up, guys? If you guys didn't see it, new blog just dropped from Psionics. Quite a bit to cover. There's been a lot of questions about what's going on with the whole blueprint system now that crates and stuff are going away. And they gave some more details and some things that people may not have noticed. So very quickly to kind of explain everything. So if you guys did notice, crates are going away. Blueprints are what are going to be taking the replacement of that. But it's actually a lot more similar than what people think. Same situation to where if you play an online match, there's a chance for crates to drop. Now it's going to be blueprints. But the blueprints show exactly what item you get rather than it being a crate that you open with a key to get a random item. So you know exactly what it is. The benefit being that if it is an item you want, you just open it with credits, which is what they're calling it, which is the currency that's going to be used to open blueprints. So it's a one-to-one pretty much. You just know exactly what you want. If you want it, open it. A lot of people have been asking, what does that mean for all of our old crates? All those crates will be converted into blueprints of that same like crate series, but they're going to be what is referred to as unrevealed blueprints, and those you then can reveal to take no cost, and then you can choose if you want to create it or not. The only thing is if you unreveal something, it makes it tradable as compared to not tradable, which I don't think is ever a bad thing. So you're not able to trade unrevealed blueprints, which I assume is just their system safety check to making sure that you're not trading for things for the random chance of what it is. Which I don't understand why that's like. I don't know why the crates just aren't revealed right away. Maybe it's just to give that sense of like, oh, let's see what it is, So we'll definitely be doing a stream on Twitch if you guys don't already. Twitch.tv/Lawler. We'll be probably when all those are converted to unrevealed, we'll reveal all those and then open up any like black markets or whatever we get. So the big thing though to pay attention to is that essentially crates and blueprints are the same thing. If you guys read further down in the post, it goes to talk about how in the decryptors are no longer a thing. They give them as bonus gifts, and that also states that the first blueprint series will be called the revival series. So it's going to be similar to where blueprints for a certain period of time, when they release a new crate, it's not going to be a new blueprint. And those blueprints have certain items available. It's not just available for everything. So it's still going to create some exclusivity, which is going to help the trade system, which is going to increase how much things trade for credit-wise because they're no longer using keys. So I think it'll be pretty similar to what we see now. I don't think we're going to see much change. It's just the RNG element goes away, and it's now just based upon, well, how much do you play? That's how many blueprints you're going to get. Hopefully you get a good one. So I kind of like that. There are some caveats to things that can and cannot be traded. For blueprints in general, you can either build it into an item, spending credits. You can trade it to another player, or obviously you can keep it in your inventory. As for what you can do for like actual trades, it does show it on screen now. So obviously you can trade pretty much the things that I stated, the blueprints. You can trade credits. Obviously they don't want you trading credits when someone else is trading credits, otherwise they just kind of negate each other, so it's useless. You can still trade drops. Drops are the free drops that appear. So like when you're playing a game and you get the sad strawberry, those are the only things that will be traded up now for items, which can be used eventually to trade up for stuff like painted octanes and stuff like that, as well as legacy wheels that we don't see anymore that can be painted. You can also do rocket pass items from pro tiers, so the like special variants of like dust cloud or stuff like that, painted dust clouds, which is what I want right now. And then in-game event items, which is the same thing that we talked about. As for not tradable, I mentioned obviously credits can't be traded when someone else is trading credits because it negates each other. You can't trade credits for nothing, so you have to the trade has to be transactional. You need to be giving something for something. So even if it's just a duplicate item and you want to trade credits, you can do that. Not an issue. Unrevealed blueprints, which are the ones that you get from previous crates that just have not been identified yet. I'll show you guys that hopefully in a future video. And then bonus items, stuff from the esports shop, things like if we do any in-game events, those aren't tradable. Pretty typical stuff. So for the most part, it's pretty much the same thing with like you're going to have a name of a crate. The first crate is going to be the Revival series, which is a bunch of old popular items from the looks of it. But other than that, it's just they're removing the RNG element, so should be good. I'm actually quite a fan of it. I think it makes a lot of sense, especially with all the legality. I can't even talk. Legality of it all, moving forward in the future. So pretty good steps in the right direction. Hopefully they keep dropping more updates on what it all applies. It does say at the very end that they will have more light on what is actually going to be in the crates coming up closer to the update right here. So other than that, pretty straightforward stuff. If you guys have any questions, drop them down below in the comments. Peace.